Hello and welcome to Piloting Check. This is the first episode in my playthrough series. I'm going to go ahead and see whether or not I've got what it takes to get, let's say to at least level 60, doing nothing but flying a spaceship. So the idea here is I'm going to be taking the Frontier, I'm going to be upgrading it as I go along, and I'm going to be maxing out as much as I can whatever I'm choose for my piloting skills. And all of my income will come from either blowing up or boarding and taking enemy ships. So, let's go ahead and take a look at these settings for this. So what I'm doing for combat, I'm choosing extreme for enemy combat damage and very easy for player combat damage. This basically just means that whatever I shoot is going to die fast, and I will also die very fast. Other than that, I've got the enemy ship damage and player ship damage set to extreme. So this should be basically as difficult as it can get for flight combat. And then everything else doesn't really matter, because this is the only thing that's actually going to affect combat difficulty. Now then, two things that I need to do before I can go off flying and making some money. First, so I'm in New Atlantis, and basically for the base game, I have gone far enough that I have turned in the very first mission um, over at the lodge, and then when I was told, or asked if I need to take a break or if and do my own stuff or join them for the first mission. Really? I was talking. Anyways, um, so I got the credits from turning in the first mission, and then said I've got my own stuff to do, and here we are. I'm gonna head on over here, and then I am going to check the mission board. All right, there's a Crimson Fleet Phantom at Volley, so we're going to take that. And this is the only other thing that I'm going to be doing is taking missions that will go ahead and earn me some cash when I fight in space. All right, so let's come talk to the technician. All right, so you can see I'm starting out with 20,000 credits, and this is the stock Frontier. The stock Frontier, as anyone who has ever flown it knows, is pretty garbage. So let's see what we can do to make this better. Now, first things first, let's look at my skills. Thank you very much, game. So I chose the Scoundrel start path, and I have not spent any of my skill points. Just doing the intro missions and getting to the lodge has got me to level 4. So Scoundrel starts with piloting, pistols, and persuasion. Now, being realistic, if I was wanting to min-max this, the correct choice would have been Bounty Hunter, because that would have taken piloting, boost pack training, and targeting control systems. Now, after doing a little bit of experimenting around, I have come to the conclusion that I'm going to need to spend points for these two, or for just something up here, and then get piloting to level 2, because one of my top priorities is upping my engine system skill. Upping this skill means that I can go faster, which means that I can kite better, which is very important for early game. So let's go ahead and take that boost pack training, and then we'll take targeting control systems, and then hopefully I can get piloting to level 2 relatively soon, and also and then start dumping things into the engine systems. The number one thing that I need to get though in this tech tree is Starship Engineering. Beyond that, the anionic fusion skill out of the science tree is a high priority. Going with that, getting astrodynamics, maybe scanning. Um, yeah, that's about it. And then for boarding ships, I've decided that the perfect thing for this character is going to be pistols. So,
You should inspect your. Sure, have at it.
let's pop in here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start with a very simple set of changes, and that's just to change all of these weapons out for Disruptor 3300 electron beams. So this unlocks at level 4, and since I barely got level 4, it means I can put them on right now. So this is the first particle beam that unlocks for you, and the very important thing about this is the range. At 3500, this means that I can go ahead and engage from very long distances and basically run away while shooting people. Now, I've only spent 6,000 credits, so let's also see if I can upgrade my engines. So I could go ahead and grab the Right Dwarf 2010s. It's noticeably better. Or I can grab the Ares DT10s. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to delete the cargo hold, because you notice I go from 71 mobility to 88 mobility. Yes, I lose cargo space, but that is not important. Now, if I do the Ares DT10s, I have bumped all the way up to 96 mobility. That's nice. Alright, so I have 14,000 credits that I have spent so far, and I've got 20,000 total. So let's see if I can upgrade my reactor. $22, $21, nope. Do not have the credits to upgrade my reactor. Alright, so weapon assignments. I'm going to assign my weapons. And there we have it. So this is the level 4 Frontier. Again, all I did is I swapped out all my weapons for a full set of electron beams, and then swapped out the engines for Ares at DT10s, and deleted the cargo. So let's go ahead, call this good. And again, normal Frontier. Swapping out for the Ares DT10s did two very important things for me. One, it increased my mobility score because they're better than the White Dwarf 2000s. And the second thing is it reduced the amount of power that my engines need by 2, which means that I can apply more of my power to the guns. So you can see here I can apply 7 power to my weapons despite having the worst reactor in the game. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some enemy ships. Okay, and this is basically the idea for any Class A ship combat, is you want to fly away as fast as you can, get distance, and then outrange your opponent. And using the thrusters, you can go ahead and basically fly backwards away from them. And at least if you have enough mobility and a nice Class A ship, you can fly away faster than they can catch up to you. Okay, so I destroyed their engine, so now I can basically just sit here. And then, you know what? I'm going to go up and board them, because that sounds fun. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh boy. All right. Let's just see if we can find any. There we go. Sentient AI adapters. Contraband! Yay. And what I just do is I tend to stick the contraband in the cargo so that way if I need to, I can just jettison it. Also, if you are using, what's it called? The, secured cargo, then you can go ahead and hide that, but only if you are, if it's in your cargo hold. All right. All right. Ooh, and some stolen artwork. Perfect. All right. Go ahead and just check out this floor really quick. Alrighty. Alright, fine. I will climb all the way up to the top. So since I've gone through all the effort of securing this ship, let's go ahead. Oh, never mind, I can't fly it. Need to upgrade the piloting skill. And we will go ahead and take that contraband. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because even though I have cleared the ship already, if I destroy it, that still counts as a destroyed ship for the piloting skill. Let's just back up a little bit more. See, there we go. All right. Now there's also that Deimos armored transport, which you can board. This seems to be kind of static encounter that's always there. However, I barely survived finishing off this ship, so let's not board and potentially get in more firefights. Now let's see what ship is over here. And once we're done with this, we're going to head on off to the Wolf system. A damaged ship. Whee! Alright. Woo! Let's get some range. Alright, now that we've got range, do our usual kite and, oh hey, I damaged the engines again. Now I need to get closer. There we go. Cargo holds full. So I'll just put some stuff on my person, and there we go. Alright, cargo holds full. I've got piloting to rank 2, so let's find the Wolf system and jump on over here. If you are not familiar with it, the Wolf system is the best system to sell your contraband early game because there are no honorary captains checking whether or not you're carrying contraband, so you don't need to worry about having shielded cargo holds. All right, and if you have not come across this encounter before, this is the very first thing that you would do for the Shattered Space DLC, which I am not doing. Especially not at level 5. Ooh, shipping crates. What are in the shipping crates? Helium-3. Alright. The den apparently has floated into the range of quite a few asteroids. This is not usual, but let's go ahead and dock and take care of our business. So again, if you are not familiar with this, right over here, and then we can run right on over here.
Welcome to the trade
And
authority. Our stock may not be, and seeing as it is a pleasure to. Yes, of course.
and there we go. What did I accidentally sell? Oh, a modified maelstrom. Don't care. All right. So, beyond this, let's go ahead and we'll keep the chameleon pack. And call it there. So let's look now and see whether or not there's any mission boards here. There's the bar.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do.
And I am not seeing any mission boards back here. So I guess we will have to go find them somewhere else. I'm fairly certain that there's one in the volley system, so since I need to go there anyways, let's head on out. Alright. What just happened? Alright. Alright, so I need to go to the volley system, but I can't get there. Why do I have a bounty? Alright, apparently I need to head back to Jemison. Because for some reason I have a bounty in Freestar Space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head back on over here, hop on over to the viewport,
Howdy. Ever been to Sidonia?
and pay off my bounty there.
My brother works there.
Alright. Now, how much money do we got now? 18,000. Perfect. So let's come back on over here and let's upgrade that reactor.
Anything? Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, how about it?
All right. So I've got 18,000 credits, which is enough for this 124 toroidal. So let's delete this, stick this into place, and let's also see if we can get a better shield. 340 versus 310, 355. Yeah, not enough better to be worth wasting credits on at the moment. Alright, so we're upgrading the reactor, and now we're going to be able to have 11 pips in our weapons with our shields and our engines fully online. Now then, now let's go to volley. Alright. So I need to hop on through Olympus, or Ariane, or whatever it is. One of these places. Ooh, the Almagast. I am not going to go in there today. Ooh, hostile activity. Let's check that out. Alright, so we've got 3 spacers over here. Did I? I'm only facing you. Alright. The spacer scarab got closer, so let's go ahead and blast him away. And he is boosting. And he got a lot closer. And now we just need to kill him. Alright. So one of the things I've noticed, this weapon supposedly has a 3500 range. but it will hit out to about 4,000 or so. So there's some sort of fall off going on with these. Exactly what it is a bit beyond the testing that I've been able to do. But it's very important that when you're playing with just the ship combat, you do need to make sure that you loot your ships, no matter how boring it is. Yeah, let's wait for that boost to get fully recharged. Alright, so let's see. We've got the Almagast over there, we've got a ship there, and a repair and go. Okay. A data broker. Alright, not too interested in him. Alright, and I do not need a repair and go right now. So let's come on over to volley. Alright. So, over here we've got our Crimson Fleet Phantom, some sensor contacts, and a structure. So let's go do our mission. Now, with just a single ship, provided you've got high mobility, if you can stay behind them, ooh, took out their engines. Let's dock. Alright, nice Deimos 3x1 here. I do not have stealth, I just like ducking. I also may or may not have played the stealth build a little too often. There we go. Alright. Now let's just do a quick check for stolen artwork. And let's see if that is the only contraband on the ship. It is. So let's go ahead and transfer that stolen artwork here. And steal a ship. right. So I should now have this ship in my fleet. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jettison the stolen artwork. And then I'm going to get back onto the frontier. And then undock. And then we'll just do a quick check. And we want to register this ship for 7373 credits. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and come on over to Volley. And while we're here, we're going to check out the Astro Lounge and get another, see if we can find some more missions.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it.
Alright. So, now that we're here, let's just do a quick review of what we've gotten so far. So, first things first, skill wise, we have 4 more skills that we can put into whatever. Let's go ahead and take piloting to rank 2. And because I took boost pack training and targeting control systems, now we can go ahead and take engine systems. So we're going to increase the top speed, and we can bump this up more if we boost in combat. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take shield system just to become a little bit more durable. And now from here, I'm going to hold this last point. I'm going to need another 2 points somewhere in this tree to go ahead and unlock Starship Engineering. Once that's unlocked, then, it's all about maxing that out as fast as we can. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just take a look at where the frontier is now as opposed to where we started. Let's pop on over and talk to this ship technician here.
Okay, no problem.
So again, I have upgraded all of the weapons to 4 Disruptor 3300s. I have upgraded the engines to the Ares DT-10s. And then I have upgraded the reactor to the 124mm toroidal reactor. I have 2,800 credits left at the moment. I will get more after I sell some stuff off, but there's no reason for you guys to watch that. And I am now high enough level that, let's see here. Oh, they do not have a... So, an important thing to note. These weapons are available on New Atlantis. These weapons are not available on Neon. So, make sure that you check various sources for where you can get your weapons from. Because a lot of the um, weapons, the reactors, the etc., is going to be location locked as well as level locked and Starship design locked. So taking a look over here, we do have some choices for getting a better shield, but not enough better to really be worth it at the moment. Again, volley, we don't have the 124 MMs. We don't have the toroidal reactors at all available. You have the Stellarators and the Tokamaks. And they're fine, but at the same level, the 124 gives us 2 more power. Again, here we've got Stroud and Tyro. Interestingly, no Hope Tech. Grav drives, just curious, I have 13 grav drive here. If I were to replace it with a Helios 100, so I could get more grav jump range, but not enough to be worth spending money on at the moment. And then the next thing is I do have the Ares DT20s available to me now. However, at 6,000 credits each, I can't afford them, so need to work up to upgrade these engines. But I could swap my Docker out for something different if I wanted. And of course, various other things. Alright. So with that review, let's go ahead and stop right there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.